Hey everybody, it finally got cold enough that I had to move inside. So we're gonna do our 45 minutes. The first 15 minutes are gonna be in the chair. So if standing is not an option for you and you wanna exercise sitting down, that's gonna be the first 15 minutes. Then we're gonna do some agility training and some body weight exercises for the next 15 minutes. And then we're gonna go down to the mat and we're gonna do some pure Pilates work. So I'm very excited to be with all of you today. It's the beginning of December in Texas. So for other people, they would laugh at what we think is cold, but that's what we think is cold. So get in front of your chair. No hands. This chair does not have arms, so I can't even use them. And I just want you to put your hands right here, bend your knees, and sit down. Perfect. All right, feet right out in front of you. You can put your hands right here, just on your knees. And let's start with our neck. So we're gonna look over the shoulder. See how far you can go. Hold it for just a couple of seconds. And look over this way. Now sometimes my shoulders want to come with my neck, so really go ahead and take your shoulders, pull them back, pull your shoulders back, sit up nice and tall, stack all of your vertebrae. Now keep your shoulders where you are. So I'm going to be looking this way. This shoulder's going to want to come with me. So I'm going to take my finger and just put it on the shoulder and stabilize the shoulder. It's not going anywhere. And look. Let's hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. And now my fingers on this shoulder and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Now the same thing happens when we go ear to the shoulder. Our shoulders want to come up to meet our ear, but that's not what we want to happen. So go ahead, take your shoulders up, drop them. Take your shoulders up, drop them. Take your shoulders up and drop them. Now, shoulders down, pull your shoulders back. So this area right here, your clavicle, which is this bone, I want you to feel like that you're pulling and opening up the whole area around the clavicle. Keep your shoulders back. And now I'm gonna level my head so that my chin's not up, my chin's not down, my chin's just level. And then bend your neck. 2, and look, I'm dropping my shoulder. And now hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Kind of watch yourself during your day and see what things that you're doing with your body that don't help you. Like if you're a woman, if you carry a purse that's too heavy, if you carry it on one side all the time. With the phones that we have, I still find myself cradling my phone like this, and it's so stupid and such a bad habit when I can just put the phone on speaker or put it down on the table or just hold it with my hand. But generally I've got it like this and I'm writing, and it makes all of this shorter and makes it not feel so great. So watch yourself for any bad habits that you do and then try to stop doing them. All right, now to this side. Easier said than done. Stretching out this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to do some neck rolls. So you turn your head. I'm turning to the right. It doesn't matter. We're going to do it both ways. Look down to the floor, stretch your neck out, stretch down, down, drop that head, over here, look over your shoulder, and forward. Now we're going to go to the left and roll your neck. And forward. Again. And great. Okay. This exercise that I don't love demonstrating for you because I think it's so ugly, but it's helpful. So this is great for tech neck, which I know I tell you every time. So you're going to take your chin, and you're not really using your fingers to push, it's just a guide. And bring it back so it's awkward. Hold it. And relax. And then your head goes back into the position that it really should be. So if you're somebody that's like this, from all the time looking at books or reading or having your head down like this, but it can happen that our heads go forward too far. You need to take the time to push it back. And relax. And that'll really help with what people call the dowager's hump, this right here that people get. But just push your chin back, push it back, push it back, push it back. And then let your head come to the normal, neutral position. So if you check out my spine, I'm sitting and you see the curve that I've got a little bit here, and then it curves out, but not like the dowager's hump. It doesn't curve out that far. And then your neck starts to curve back this way. And that's what we're looking for. Now, if you don't have any neck pain, I want you to do this one. So take your hands first, pull your neck up, lengthen your neck. Now eyes up, and stretch that neck up and back. And then eyes forward. Now you know with your hands how far you can stretch your neck, so stretch your neck and up and back. All right, I'm going to turn back to the front. So hopefully your neck feels a little bit looser. Let's go ahead and just go side, side, a little bit faster than what we were doing. Don't make yourself dizzy. Keep your eyes open. Just side to side, stretching out that neck. Now, turn, and we're going to go side to side this way. So one side to side is ear to the shoulder, the other side to side is chin looking over the shoulder or reaching over the shoulder. All right, and now a little bit more with the head rolls, a little bit faster than what we were doing before. And now let's shoulder stretch. Let's do some shoulder stretches. So take your hands out in front of you. I want you to pretend that you've got a pole and you're pulling that pole back, 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 all the way to your chest. And then you let your arms come forward. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see how I'm doing this. So you've got a pole, you're sitting up nice and tall, and you pull the pole back. So my shoulder blades are wanting to touch. Pull, 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 and back. We're going to do this 3 more times. And this is the same thing to open up the clavicle, to open up the front of the chest. Pull, 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 pull. Pull again. Pull again. Okay, come back to the front. And thank you all for showing up today. Sometimes you may be like, why am I here? So I'll tell you why I am here. I want you all to feel better and to be moving better. And these exercises that we do are so that you can stay limber and stay strong and be able to do things that right now you might take for granted. One of my goals is to be a 100-year-old lady and be able to paint my own toenails, which is going to require some flexibility. And switch. So now this way, stretch that spine. And it's really important to me that these videos make you feel better. Because that's why we're here. And I know I've shared all of this, shared this story with all of you before. But when I was doing that Pilates training, my dad came to me, and this was 5 years ago, so he was only 70 at the time. But I looked at the state of his back, and he was so stiff that I was really like, oh no, my dad got old. And he was way too young to be moving that stiffly. So he's a ton better now, and that's what I want for all of you. Okay, so now it doesn't matter if it's left or right. So one hand goes on the opposite knee. If you've got a handle on your chair, this will be easier. I don't, but that's okay. I'm gonna reach around for the back of the chair, and I'm gonna twist and look over my shoulder. It's good for spinal flexibility, and it's also great if you want to keep driving and be able to back up, which you really need at the Trader Joe's parking lot and the Central Market parking lot, the scariest parking lots in this town. Look, 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 look. And again, look, 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 look. Great, okay, let's stretch our legs out a little bit. So pick your leg up, hold underneath. I'm gonna turn a little bit to the side because it is easier to see this way. Stay up as much as you can and just see if you can extend that leg all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go back to the other leg, and we're going to do the ankle. So pull that ankle in towards you and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pumping our ankles like that is so important because it brings blood down to the bottom of our legs, and of course that's the furthest thing away from our heart, so that's what we want to do. All right, let's do some arm stretches just to get our blood going a little bit. So hands down, feet are planted, arms up. And reach out, reach out, reach out as far as you can, and down. Back up. Reach out long and down. Back up. Reach out long. Reach out long, 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 long. And down. One more. Reach up. Reach out. And down. Okay, let's take our arm across our body this way. This hand goes here. Stretch that shoulder. And then the opposite side. Stretch, 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 stretch. Okay. Let's stretch our wrists. So I take my hand out like this, and I'm going to pull down on the top of my hand. It's right in the light. The light came through the window as we were exercising. This is going to stretch out the top of your arm here, and then reach your hands back this way. And down. And back. One more. Down and back. Okay, this hand. Stretch. Stretch. And stretch. Okay, we're going to move on to the standing portion. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with some chair squats. So feet a little bit wider than shoulder width, hip width. I like to put my hands here just to give them something to press against. You're going to lean your body forward and just stand up. Good. And back down. Let's do 5 of these. 2. 3, 4, last one, 5. Great. Let's do some balancing. So I'm going to stand to the side of the chair so I have something to hold on to if I need it. I'm not anticipating needing it. And one leg up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put this one down. Let's get the other one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, the leg lifts that we do. So I'm going to go ahead and stay over here. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to move to the other side because I'm going to end up kicking the chair. Sometimes you have to do it before you can really realize what is happening. So your arms, however you want them to help you balance. And like I said, I've got the chair, but I'm going to try not to use it. Pretty leg. So long leg. Think you don't have a knee. It's just completely straight, and it's toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the back. Now this one is always a tricky one that I always tell everybody. Remember, no knee. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's do some toe raises. I'm going to move my chair so that I have it if I need it, but I'm going to try not to use it. So now, heels together. My toes are a little bit apart. Come up, come up, come up, come up. Come up, come up, come up, come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay me. Okay, so one of the things besides increasing circulation on that blood flow is imagine that you're in a store and what you want is a little bit higher than what you need. It's so nice to just be able to reach for it. And at the job that I have, weirdly, almost everybody is shorter than I am. So I'm the tall person and they're like, can you get such and such? And it's a reach for me, but I can do it. So let's go to the other side. Here we go. Okay, so that pretty leg, nice and long, long knee, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember, your posture is really important while we're doing this. You want to be up as tall as you can be. You don't have to look at your feet. Your feet are going to do it whether you're looking at them or not. And it's going to help if your head is lifted up and your eyes are out in front of you. Now to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn. I do kind of like this chair that it doesn't make that terrible scratchy metal noise. All right, so find where you can have a long leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the squats that we did with the chair. Let's do some squats, a little bit wider. Same thing as when you're sitting down. We're just going to pretend that we're holding something right here. This would be a goblet squat. Well, actually a goblet squat, you'd be holding the thing right here. But it's just a squat as if I'm holding a kettlebell. And my knees are going to come out over my feet, and let's just bend. 1, 2, 3, just for coordination. 4, and to keep your body moving like that. All right, we've talked about this before, about picking something up off the ground. Oh, there I go. So, what we don't want to do is reaching your back all the way down. It's hard on your back, especially now you've got something weightier than this to pick up, and it can stress out your back. We always hear don't pick things up with your back. So, bend your knees like we just did in that squat. Bend your knees, pick it up, and come up. Down. You could also take a leg back and come down to the knee, pick it up, and come back up. But that's what we're wanting to do in all of these things, is just be able to be a little bit more agile. All right, I'm going to move the chair out of the way. And we're going to do some side steps. All right, so it's just transferring your weight from one leg to the other, working on your balance. So I'm going to get this all the way out there so I don't have to look at it. Okay, so from here, step to the right, bend your knee a little bit, come back, step to the left, and bend your knee. Back, 2, 2, let's do 10. Step, step, 3, and I'm just doing a little extra bend here just to work on bending my knees. 3, 4, 4, we're halfway, 5, 5, and this is just a little bit of a side lunge. It's just a small side lunge. And I think we're on 9. Once again, I'm still not a wonderful counter. And 10. Okay, great. Now, we're going to take our legs out like this. So now we're going to leave our feet in place except for one. And it's going to be step over step. Step, step. Step, 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 step. All right, if you're feeling really fancy and you've got this and you're like, well, yeah, Jennifer, that's no problem. I can step back and forth. Keep this foot up and step up, step up. So all the weight, whoa, see? It's catching your balance because mine wasn't great there. And you just practice. Some days you're going to be better than other days. And that's okay. So if this one is a little bit too difficult, stick with this. Just the side to side steps. All right. I did not count. That is okay. We still did plenty. Turn to the side. This is a reverse lunge, and we kind of went into it a second ago, just talking about how to pick something up from the ground. But you're going to take a foot back. Great. So I'm in this position right here, and you can either stop there, and I'm by a wall, so if I lose my balance, I just have the wall. Step back and forward. Step back, so the front knee bends. Step back. Okay, I'm going to switch sides. So forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll have one side that's easier than the other side. All right, now we're going to lunge all the way down with our knee. So you're going to step back, down, and back up. Down. If you can't do this one yet, just stick with what we did before. 3, 4, 5. And now let's do 5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's agility and balance. All right. One last thing that we've done lots of times before is the wall. So feet out from the wall. Right here, this area is going to be pressed against the wall. So press this area against the wall. I want you to press your entire back into the wall and open up your shoulders. Your head doesn't have to touch the wall. Now from here, lift up and make circles. 2, 3. Let's go the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3. Let your arms dangle. Let your head come down. And just roll your back. And then push back, vertebra by vertebra. Push, 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 push. Open up your shoulders. Back down. And push back up, 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 up. Now tiptoe your way back to the wall. Put your hands against the wall. Leave your hands here on the wall and step out. Now from here, your shoulders are pulled back because you've been standing against the wall and you've got nice tall posture just to walk around. So there we go. So everything's moving, your spine is lifted up tall, and you're able to move from foot to foot with ease, changing where your balance is. Okay, let's go do some Pilates. I got my mat here. So everybody get your mat. And let me check it out and see where I need to put this thing so that you all can see me. Okay. Then I've got a little pillow, which you're welcome to use a little pillow if that helps your neck out. That's kind of one of those things that we talked about where I was saying that if your neck is like this all the time, you may need a pillow because you're not going to be able to get your head back on the floor. So these exercises that I showed you before are going to be great for you. So just keep doing them. All right, before we get into the Pilates, one more about the balance and agility. This is called bird dog. It's great if you have to get down on your hands and knees, if something has fallen under the couch, to be able to get the item. Because that happens in my life. All right, so you're on your hands and knees. Back is flat. There you go. Lift one hand up, bring it right up by your ear. Bring that hand down. Bring the other arm up. Great. Now, leg, reach long. And the other leg. And now here's where we get fancy. Take this hand up and reach, 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 reach. And reach, 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 reach. Try to keep those hips level. And let's do one more on each side. And then a little stretch. Just stretching out your low back. And then haha, just for laughs, when I'm reaching to get something, it generally is looking a lot like this. And having to feel around for it. But it does require some balance to get under there, to get underneath them, and get things from the floor. All right, let's turn to this side. Get on our side. And I have one of you that watches that for PT always needs to do clamshells. So I try to always start with the clamshells so that we always get those. All right, so hand right in front of you. Your back is straight against the mat. And let's do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to switch sides. Come over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, if there's an exercise that you would like to see that would help you with whatever you're doing, just leave a comment in the comments, or you can also go to my website, which is bodiesbuiltforfunction.com, because that's why we do this, so that we can do anything that we want to do. Bodiesbuiltforfunction.com, and you can just send me an email and let me know what it is that you want to see. All right, so let's start off. We're going to do our Pilates now. So we're going to go into our hundreds. So roll down, bring your knees with you. Just give yourself a little stretch, pull those knees. If you need a pillow, go ahead and put it under your head. And we're just going to go. I've done progressions of hundreds in other videos, so you should know them, that they are start with your legs in as much as possible, then your legs straight up and then out. Today we're just going to go for the full thing. So look, my shoulder blades are down on the ground, my shoulders are open, and then I'm going to extend my legs, squeeze my legs so that they're nice and tight, reach my arms out long, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 100. Bring your legs in. Great. Roll up. Legs out in front of you. Just a little stretch. And now we're going to go to our rollbacks. So knees are bent. Hold behind your thighs. We're just going to go as far as our arms will let us. So pick yourself up, roll over your knees, opening up your low back. Then try to tilt your pelvis, and we're going to push bone by bone all the way as far as we can, and then roll back up. And down. And back up. And one more. This one, come all the way down. Nice and slow. And open your shoulders like we talk about. We always want to have our shoulders open. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced, from here, you can take your arms straight up, pick your head up, and vertebra by vertebra, roll up. and reach. Then you can lengthen your legs out, reach, keep your head down, looking at your navel, roll down, 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 and remember we want this back all the way touching the mat. Now from here, here's a little experiment. Keep your legs out long and check. Is your back on the mat? Or do you have an arch? Pull your stomach down so that your back is on the mat. Then take your arms over your head and see how long you can keep your back on the mat before it wants to curl up and back up. All right, one more big one. If you don't want to do this one, you can rock back up and you can do one with your knees bent. Pick your head up. Don't throw yourself. It's really slow and in control. Over, 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 and come back. And arms straight up. And however far back they can go while your back remains on the ground. Wonderful. All right, leg circles. So take your right leg in, give it a hug, take it straight up, extend this leg, and we're going to draw basketballs, not very big circles today. 1, 2, I always go in first. 3, 4, 5, my basketballs have gotten bigger, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug that leg again. All right, let's switch. Hug this leg. Lengthen out the other leg. And now take your legs straight up. Little basketball to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hug this leg in. All right, a teeny tiny little roll, just massaging that low back. Just stretch, 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 stretch. And now let's go into our stomach series. So now you're up, but it's just like the hundreds. Your shoulder blades are on the mat. Both of your legs are in. I want you to take your opposite hand and put it on this knee. Take this hand, so same hand goes on the same ankle on the side of your body. Then extend this leg. You can extend it up high, if that helps your low back, or you can extend it out. And we're gonna pull this leg 2 times. Pull, 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 pull. Let's do 8. 2, 2, 2, 2. 3, 3, 3, 3. 4, 4, 4, 4. 5, 5, 5, 5. Pull your legs in. Nice little hug for your body. Take your hands under your knees. And now just roll yourself up. And we're going to sit with our legs wider than our mat. Now, the object of this is not to reach past your toes. I don't care how far you go over. It's spine stretch forward. So where you really feel it is right here in your low back. And this isn't the goal. I don't want anybody to think that if you get your head in this position, that's great. But just think of, you're gonna put your head, the top of your head, on the mat. And that's gonna roll your spine, which is what we want to happen. This is also a big breathing exercise. So big inhale, big exhale. Now let's start the exercise. Inhale, chin to your chest. Exhale, roll your spine down, roll your spine down, roll your spine down. You're curling into your stomach. And exhale, come up. And inhale and exhale and finish. So here we go. Big inhale. Exhale, I go over. Inhale as I come up. Exhale, I'm finished. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, that's it for the Pilates. Everybody sit crisscross applesauce with me. Get your hands however you like them. 3 big breaths and we are out of here. So sit up as nice and tall as you can. I hope that you feel better than when you started this morning with me. I hope that it's been worth your 45 minutes of time and that you're able to do everything that you want to do today. All right, 3 big breaths. All right, great, we're finished. I will see you next week with a new video, but remember the videos are all posted on YouTube, so if you want to come back and do this video or do a video that I shot earlier, you are absolutely welcome to do that. Please let your friends know, please like the videos. It's just the little thumbs up button, you just have to press it. You can also subscribe for the videos so that they'll just come into your inbox and let you know when there's a new one. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.